to read something to you. And I'm going to start in Romans chapter 10, verse 13. It says, whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Now that's at the end of chapter 10, or at the end of the first set of scriptures. And the title of that part is Israel Needs the Gospel. So Paul is saying, for whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Okay, then it goes into verse 14, and it says, Israel rejects the gospel. And they're saying, how then shall we call on him in whom they have not believed? How? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the gospel of peace, who bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah says, Lord, who has believed our report? So then faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. But I say, they have not heard. Yes, indeed. Their sound has gone out to all the earth, and their words to the ends of the world. But I say, did Israel not know? First Moses says, I will provoke you to jealousy by those who are not a nation. I will move you to anger by a foolish nation. But Isaiah is very bold and says, I was found by those who did not seek me. I was made manifest to those who did not ask for me. But to Israel he says, all day long I have stretched out my hand to a disobedient and contrary people. So have you ever thought about what you want to be when you grow up? Of course you have. Perhaps you would like to be a teacher or a doctor. Maybe you would like to become a nurse or a plane pilot, a radio operator, or even a preacher. God needs you. No matter what kind of work you do when you grow up, you might think, I cannot work for God unless I'm a preacher. Oh no. God needs to fly missionary planes so that missionaries can get to their stations quicker, and so supplies can be taken to them. He needs doctors and nurses who are not afraid to tell others about his son. He can use radio operators in your own land and around the world to spread his message. You are not too young to begin thinking and planning about your future. God knows already what he wants you to be. As you trust and obey him, he will show that plan to you.